Hello and welcome back. So this is the first round of the War for the Spoon, I think we called it in the end. And this is Canuck versus Crispy. They're both kind of new to versus. But okay, how do we do this? I am super green at this, so you'll have to accept my apology for that situation. So we have Crispy with the Orc and Goblins, and he's gone for a lot of goblins, some savage orcs, night-loving archers. There's a lot, isn't there? Savage orcs, stone trolls. It's going to be quite the battle. Savage orcs, bit of a checkerboard formation going on. What magic do we have? He's gone for all the magic. It looks like, yeah. And for his lord, he has a great shaman, but on a wolf. Rather interesting. And then hidden in the woods, he's got some black orcs. That's kind of sneaky, and it looks like yeah, there they are. Nasty skulkers all hiding in the back line. So he's going to try and get the drop on and full surround on the dive from the looks of it. And for the opposing side, we have got, I guess I could put on slam mode, right? We've got the Dowie. He's got a gyrocopter, some slayers on the flank. Longbeards, bit of a checkerboard formation himself. Iron breakers up front. Iron drakes. It looks like a relatively solid formation. He's not left himself too exposed. He's got the organ guns and then the cannons, and in between them he's got quarrelers with great weapons and a flame cannon off to the side. Hammers on the flank with some more slayers. He's kind of not protecting his rear. I would have expected at least one of these back here, personally speaking. So I'm not sure how this battle went. So this is the first time I've watched it. So let's put it on normal speed and let's see what happens. So the dwarfs are moving in with the Skyhammer Gyro Bomber. And the dwarfs are actually moving up. Not sure why. Surely those cannons are in range, right? Right. It's not very dwarf of you. Oh, gonna go. Okay, yeah, it's not quite in range. They must have deployed back. So he's trying to edge around and use the woods to get a bit of a flank going. Yeah, the nasty skulkers even moving, or they're just being left and forgot about. He might be waiting for the opportune moment to strike. Looks like the dwarfs are gonna have good control. But this ridge is kind of gonna screw up his gun line, especially if the goblins refuse to come forward. Both players having a bit of a standoff. The gyro bomber came in. Obviously, didn't see the night goblin archers sat there waiting. There's quite a lot of them as well. And he's just jinxing a little bit with the flyer to waste a bit of their ammo. While he's getting a lay of the hand, probably having a good look at his opponent's army, trying to figure out what his best idea is to do here. The wizard's coming forward. Not really sure what the Great Shaman's really going to do. It's got 5 of the spells. It's a lot of debuffs, which is going to be pretty annoying. The magic missile looks to have fired something, but I didn't. Did he actually fire it? I don't know. He did. I think he might have got interrupted, perhaps by the dwarfs firing on him. Skulker's still sitting in the back. The dwarfs moving up again. It's a rather uncharacteristic show of force from the dwarfs, rather than the orcs, but he's walking straight into the trap. He should have perhaps exercised a bit more patience and just reformed his line so his cannons were further forward. But he is starting to fire. And he is not really targeting the Lord, I don't think. So there's more of a chance hit there. Hit the Savage Orcs a little bit. So I think that's first blood to the Dowie. They're just going to start peppering away at the Savage Orc. He's coming in again, like, is he just trying to use Vindictive Glare to shoot it down? The Hawks move back. Alright, this is a bit of a strange situation we got going on here. I think he thinks maybe he can bait the dwarves into coming further forward. They have been quite keen to come forward. He doesn't see what's going on in the woods. He's not been paying attention, and now with a goblin flank is starting to appear from behind. The nasty skulkers, all nasty skulkers, yeah, 5 nasty skulkers, all coming in as he gets a little bit impatient. The artillery is kind of filtering to the back without support. He's coming in again with the flyer to try and get some extra shots in. Savage Orcs taking a couple of losses. Yeah, he's definitely casting. What did he cast? Oh, he's casting from this one, not the other one. So the River Hag Troll is basically draining the life away from the Gyro Bomber. It's not long for this world, but he does get a nice bomb off there. It's a unit hit and a troll hit. So it could have been worse, but it could have been better. He's kind of engaged microing over here when he should be paying more attention, and he's going up on the flank behind him. He's about to get almost a full surround from the looks of this, because he has bow boys and are those pump wagons? Pump wagons with the flaps, so they should be pretty swift at getting into combat. And the dwarfs are good, but he doesn't want to get completely surrounded, ideally speaking, as things are about to kick off. Oh man, it's painful to watch, knowing that he's about to be flanked. If he gets a flyback, he might actually get vision to spawn. But is he going to actually come back to the line, or is he just going to sit in the woods? I think he's probably going to come back when he spots a unit behind him. They're getting really close. This is kind of funny how close they are. That is a bit of an insane gap there. Okay, yeah, he's happy with how close they are, so he's moving the stealth troops up on the ridge. And yeah, he's going for the complete instant surround, I believe. Meanwhile, the dwarfs are in the small belief that they're actually doing alright here, firing their cannons and their flyers. Come on. This is pretty brutal. What's tactical map look like? Whoa, that's way too zippy. Yeah. It's almost going to be an entirely surround when these guys move forward. I'm not sure why he's not moving forward yet. I guess these guys are slower than I thought it would be, so he's moving the front line up. Because they're a bit too far back. But it looks like this is going to be it. The Goblin ambush is about to be sprung. And it's not looking good for the dwarfs. And give them proper its due though, he didn't sit in the corner and just try and wait it out like a normal dwarf. But he is going to maybe realise that there's a lot of guys on the hill in a minute. And that start range is pretty ridiculous. And this is with limited unit capacity on as well. You should not... Like, this is so close. You should not be able to get that close, surely. Surely. I need to do more experimentation with Stalker units, clearly. And the Gyro Bomber goes down. To be fair, it wasn't going to be a whole lot of use when everything kicks off in a second, because it looks like the front line is moving to engage. And then I imagine the back line will engage almost simultaneously to provide that sandwich. And then if the cav comes in after that, it could be pretty rough. He's actually engaging with the archers on the flank. Oh, he's trying to pick off the slayers before he charges in. It's probably a good call, but I don't know if he really needs to do that with him having a full wraparound almost from the looks of it. And here come a unit of trolls Just positioning themselves to try and act as a buffer, I guess. Trolls coming up on the other side, getting shut up. Getting some good damage, but they're retreating into the trees. He's not actually letting it slip what he's doing, and while he's distracted, trying to defend all these fronts, the nasty skulkers are going to come in behind. This is going to be the moment when his ambush is sprung. Oh, he gets a really good volley off on the archers. He's repositioning to take all them out, which is probably... No, he's not engaging still with the nasty skulkers. Ah, man. It's letting the dwarfs chip away this front line a bit. Trolls are breaking. Some of the units are running out of ammunition, and he's realising that if he hangs around too long that the dwarfs are just going to start to tear him apart. Kanuka actually sees that he's coming in behind and starts to redirect. He's got slayers and he's got his hammerers. Oh, is he? Or is he just pulling back? Oh no, I thought he saw him. He's not seen him. Ah! Okay, getting the slayers into the hag troll is probably going to delete that character. I don't think there's much they can do. He might have just given up on defending the artillery, realising that he's now completely surrounded by the orcs. And in the middle of all of this, there's a shaman and a lord dueling it out. One Dowie alone. If he'd have fired those thunderers into that hero, he would have probably killed that lord. Yep, the hag troll is gone. He really needs to get these slayers back in, but it looks like he's probably conceded at that point. Okay, so that was a pretty brutal loss, I suppose. Let's go to the end replay. I need to see the points. Oh, that's just going to give us the kills, isn't it? Alright, well, thank you very much for this one. I'll end it there, but I need to get the points for everyone because I need to decide who did the worst for the Wooden Spoon Award. So yeah, this is the first of, I think, nearly 30 replays I have to upload. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoy this. If you have feedback, comments, and suggestions, let us know in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next one.